Emotional brand selling comes down to this. So you're passionate about what you do. Let me explain something to you. I'm incredibly excited about what I do because I help people stand out from 100% of the competition by being emotional, stand out. And I don't mean emotional like, emotional. I mean emotional from a state of their energy, in their energy, even as an introvert, from your energy, speak passionately about what you do. I couldn't say passionately though, but passionately about what you do. See, if you speak from emotion, from passion, people can sense it. You see it every day of your life when you walk into a store and you see somebody who's excited about what they offer and what they have. They love it. You've come across that. Same thing you want to talk about. You want to talk about to somebody who is there, who is speaking from here. And yes, they may not have the deep, cute, cuddly black man voice I have, but they could still speak from emotion. Think about our teachers. Our teachers, the passionate ones who are really passionate about it. There was this guy who was a former Vietnam vet who was one of my history teachers. And he was one of the best history teachers I ever had. Probably the best. This guy was really great. And he taught what it meant to have an American country. And he was brilliant. He was brilliant. But you got to love that. I had another one, Robert Greene, who was an incredible teacher. He taught politics, U.S. and international politics. This guy, also brilliant. He spoke from passion and emotion. And not like this, an extrovert, but he was more of a quiet guy, talk like this. Or those teachers who speak from emotion and they love what they do, like math and science teachers. Even though I hated math and science unless it was business. If it was business math, I did really well at. But if you were talking about algorithm, what was that called? Algebraic equations? Oh my God. See, there were some that were good, some that, that were good. Everybody has different teachers and different learning modalities. I think it would have been better for algebra for me is if you had compared it to solving problems that weren't on a board with a bunch of numbers. And you had given me a real relatable, real life situation. Because truth is, all of us use algebra. In other words, we're just trying to solve the question of why, and we're trying to find and put the numbers together. But he couldn't do it. But he was passionate about it, especially those theorems. Those theorems were painted about. Those are the laws of algebra. It's like, we got to remember laws, man. Get out of here. But here's the thing. I respected his passion. But he also was my homeroom teacher, Leo Goerstein. He respected that I was passionate about something. In fact, he made a joke. May he rest in peace. He said, Darren, you're going to be the only kid to graduate from high school with 1 million music and 1 million business credits. And he was right, because that's all I wanted out of school. That and history. History was third. Business and music was second and third. It was all about that. I didn't care nothing about anything else. But what I'm trying to tell you is I spoke from passion and he spoke from passion and we understood each other. Great guy. How many passionate teachers have you had? You may not like their subject, just like I didn't like Leo's subject. But you can speak from your energy about what it is that you do, and people will sense that. And they'll buy from you. And I teach that. Badass emotional branding. That's what we're talking about. How do you eliminate 100% of your competition? That's what it's about. Click the link in my description or in my homepage, and you can see about joining up. And if you have questions, reach out to me.